Hey everyone, it's Book Shambi. Welcome to the show.
For the home run derby. Now batting, number 25, Wilber. No doubt about that one. Now batting.
Previously on Storylines, the Negro Leagues.
All right, ready to go here. Here's the center fielder, Cool Papa Bell. Swings and misses. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
It's crazy, Boog, but the story about Cool Papa Bell being faster than a light switch is actually true. There was a delay on the switch in a hotel room Bell and Satchel Paige were staying in, and Bell figured it out before Satchel got there. So he bet Satchel he
Now it's the second baseman, Taylor. The 1-1. Line drive, and Bell kicks it into high gear. Could be extra bases. Coming home. The relay. Save. He scores. Nobody runs like Cool Papa Bell.
Cool Papa Bell.
So bases all loaded up. Here's the center fielder. And fouled off. All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. The 0-2 pitch from Bell. Got him. Cool Papa Bell leaves him.
Cool Papa.
So 2 down. Turkey Stearnes stepping to the plate now. Hardliner. And what a play! Ball game.
Cool Papa Bell.
And now, Cool Papa Bell. Digging in. Welcome back to Greenleaf Field. Digging in is okay. All for the out. And that is the inning. Misses the zone and he gets him to chase.
No ball. One strike.
Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Tapped in front of the plate. One at second. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
No and one.
Man at second. Line drive. Adam in center field. Lined, and that's a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at third, so it'll be bases loaded and two gone.
One mic, zero flaws, spitting 20. Bring a blow torch, spending new money to fight the old charge. No such thing as no charge. Been hot since the Cold War. I already told you, like Carter done told you. You think it's a game? I bought the controllers.
We need each other. We have to have each other for our survival.
Now a chance for Taylor. And that one is downstairs. And away we go this afternoon. Next offering is in for a strike.
The term two-way player really doesn't capture how spectacular Bullet Rogan was. Bob Feller said he could do anything. He was one of the best black ball players I ever saw. And Feller barnstormed with just about every Negro League star.
One down, base is empty. Just about the only thing Bullet wasn't the best at was managing. Chet Brewer once said he wasn't a good manager because he was such a great player himself. He thought it should be easy for you. He didn't know how great he was.
First team Bullet played on was the 25th Infantry Wreckers in the U.S. Army, and there are actually box scores for a lot of his games for that team. Over 4 years, he went 36-3 on the mound while batting over .350.
Foul ball. Two down, nobody on. And he chases that one. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Bullet
Okay, missed.
And now the shortstop, Murray. Rogan back to work. Right through there for a strike. Gets him to chase after that one. Got him. Rogan with the heater for the K. He's 2 outs away. Glass, the next to hit. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
No balls, 1 strike.
Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Steps on first for the out. So they're down to their final out. Hayes getting ready to hit. In the air, right side of the infield. Waters. Ball game. Bullet Rogan escapes the jam and wins it for the Monarchs.
Put on my power scout, Gucci Cox. I still cannot locate a cent of the rats and digits. I found a way to go get it.
Bullet Rogan digging in now. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Between 1924 and 1925, Bullet Rogan was as good as you can imagine a player possibly being. He won 36 games against just 8 losses, batted .380, tossed 41 complete games out of 50 starts. Oh, he can't bring it in. Runner at first with no outs here.
When Bullet got inducted into the Hall of Fame, his son said he didn't know if his dad had thrown as hard as Satchel Paige, but when Satch was on the mound, he needed a designated hitter. When my dad was on the mound, he was in the cleanup spot.
Fires to first in time. Bases loaded, just one. Monarchs to add on to their lead as Bullet Rogan digs in with 1 out and a runner at third. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. In comes the run from third, and they lead by 2. The
Military baseball teams of all time, the legendary
Bullet Rogan. Rogan is set down for the out. Here's the center fielder, Turkey Stearnes.
well, Norman Turkey Stearnes.
Runner. Third, nobody out. Glass getting ready. That's towards center. Turkey makes the catch. Now the throw home. Got him. Turkey Stearnes with a laser to cut down the run and keep.
Beat up the block and the gun.
Bases loaded, nobody out. And now the and that's Courier wrote that he Chance for Turkey Stearnes to do some damage for Detroit as he digs in here. Stearnes digs in now. Score one out. Stearnes now at the plate.
The Fetty.
Turkey Stearnes one out. Turkey Stearnes the next to hit. Swing and a miss as he was late.
0-1.
Sutter, the runner at third. Rogan over at first with one away. Fouls it off, still 1-2. There's a swing and a drive. That one is back. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Runner tagging and heading for home. He's in to score on the sac fly. It's 2-0. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3, and they turn the double play. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. One down, base is empty. And it's fouled away. And a pitch. Foul ball, still 1-2 count. Fights it off. He'll see another. Swing and a ball drilled center field. McDonald settles underneath it. Hauls. Just about set to go. And today on the hill, Blake Snell. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Well, this guy's got sort of a tweener, not quite a slider velocity and not as slow as a curve. It's in between, and he adds and subtracts velocity on it, which makes it harder for the hitters to really get that front foot down and have the timing they need to be successful.
Here's the veteran first baseman, Wilber Flores. And that's through there for a strike. And this one is off and running.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Next one misses. Ball 1. And that's downstairs and outside. And now the count filled up 3-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Trying to bunt his way on. And that bunt goes foul. It's a strikeout. Willie Adames stands in. Snell, 32 years old, and of course has a Cy Young to his credit. And there's a strike. Strike two. One out, bases empty. Drops one down in front of the plate. And that bunt goes foul. It's a strikeout. So digging in, Jung-Hoo Lee. And that is in for a strike. 0-1. And a bunt back to the pitcher. And he barehands it. And that's a bunt single. That was placed perfectly. Here's Matt Chapman. That's in there. Strike one. McRae off of first with two away. Step off. Oh, he jumped early. No throw, safe at second. Intentional walk here with two out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning. First and second, two outs. Ramos getting ready to hit. A very surprising intentional walk here from the dugout. That loads the bases. Two outs, bases full. Yastrzemski now at the plate. Fastball for a strike. So they're all loaded up with two outs.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Right through there, got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. comes Tom. Tommy.
In this spot, anything.
Back here in L.A., top of the second, and digging in for San Francisco. So bases all loaded up. Turkey Stearnes will hit next. Outfield playing pretty shallow. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. In comes the winning run, and they get a walk-off win, 6-5. Now it's the right fielder. Lawrence Butler. Cut out and missed at 101. And we're underway. That's the third. And it finds its way through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Just a simple ground ball the other way. They've had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Just blown away in that at-bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at-bat like that as a hitter other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
This is J.J. Bleday. Late on that fastball.
0-1.
And that skips into dirt. But he's back safely. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Oh, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up. The leadoff single, back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Shea Langoliers, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Comes up empty.
Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at-bat.
That one lifted to left. Throws to second. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. A's strand 1. And now the Brewers will get their first cuts. No score. It's Major League Baseball on the show.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
And now it'll be Christian Yelich. And that one pulled foul. Runner at first with no outs here. That one ripped right center field. Going back onto the track, and he makes the catch. Let's take a look at the Brewers lineup. And now it's William Contreras. Line drive, Adam in center field.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Garrett Mitchell. And a swing and a miss.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss?
Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone.
Well, we put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Fair ball. Ball comes back to the infield quickly, and he holds it first with a 2-out single.
The first base.
So a man at first, and here is Rhys Hoskins. That one is absolutely belted. Tattooed to Tatertown and gone. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add to the lead. It's 4-0.
Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. Gave it a great effort, but you know, those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
And he boots it. Still fires to first. Safe. It was never going to be easy after the misplay. Man at first, Joseph Ortiz now at the plate. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. But 2 rounds. Back here at American Family Field. Second inning set to go. And now here is Tyler Soderstrom.
He's already pitching with a 4-0 lead, so we should see him be aggressive. Fill up the strike zone. Don't issue free passes.
Ed Drummond behind the plate calling balls and strikes. Maybe one of the most respected umpires around the league.
He's not the kind of umpire that you're likely to notice back there. And that can be a huge compliment, really. So if you're just kind of quietly doing your job, staying consistent with your calls, hitters, pitchers, managers, even fans, they're all going to appreciate you. Ed Drummond, he's that kind of umpire. It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touched it.
Now it's the second baseman, Zach Geloff. Swing and a miss. That one at 101. Geloff measures 6 feet 2 inches, 205 pounds, and he was a second-round pick in 2021. That one in triple digits.
1 ball.
1 out,
2
bases
strikes.
empty. Triple digits on that last pitch.
Oh, that high four-seam fastball has become such a great. pitch for pitchers to finish hitters off. They're trying to stay back with 2 strikes, make sure that they can handle something off speed, and just with good spin rate, good rotation through the zone, elevate it a little bit, get a lot of swings and misses, and that's a really nice job right there.
That's to third. Fires over to Hoskins. The A's go quietly. And we're back. Bottom of the second. This is Bryce Terang. Severino back to work. Ripped on a line to center. Snags it on the run. And there's one down.
Sometimes you want to be aggressive early in the at-bat. He was right there. Hard line out. First pitch of the inning. No reward, but hey, you got to keep swinging it.
That one ripped. In one, hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. And nice work to hold him to a single. Got it back in fast. Man at first with one gone. Here comes Christian Yelich. He's 0 for 1. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Bleday fires it in. Lead runner holds at second base. First and second with one down. Here's the catcher, William Contreras. Now a screamer into the outfield. Butler makes the grab. 2 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Swing and a ball hammered left field. That's back there. That one is gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. And they add to their... So 2 down. Here's the left fielder, Sal Frelick. Lined into left center, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field. And
oh, this is deep to left center. Way back there. On its way. Gone. That one felt good. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 9-0. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish.
And it hits the fence. Throw back in, holds him at first, so just a single. So a man aboard. Next for Milwaukee, Joseph Ortiz. Ripped to right. Drops in for a hit, couldn't run it down. The relay to the plate. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning. But 2-round trip. On to the 3rd inning. Now here's Gio Urshela. Right through there for a strike.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Struck him out looking.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count. Just a poor at bat.
Jacob Wilson up next for the A's. And first offering is fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. Foul ball still 0-2. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Fires over to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd. So the lineup flips over. Lawrence Butler up next for the A's. Inside corner at the knees. That's a strike. Good fastball. Strike two.
No balls, two
Two
strikes.
outs, base is empty. And down on strikes. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Back here in Milwaukee. And the batter now, Bryce Terang. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And that one is off the wall. But he holds up at first. Good play out there to cut it off. Back to the top of the Milwaukee order. Here's the leadoff man for the Brewers, Jackson Chourio. He's 2 for 2. Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. A 2-run homer. It's 11-0. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. With a low 90s fastball,
now it's Christian Yelich, 1 for 2. Fastball for a strike at 95.
well, these Brewers putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They jumped all over the starter and knocked him out of the game early. He just was never able to settle in, and the damage was done by the time he got the hook.
Did everyone see? One down. Yelly stepping into the box now.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Bunting, and he pops it up. Makes the grab. 2 down. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning. And we're back. All set for the top of the 6th. Gio Urshela to the plate. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers. Here's the veteran first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Lays down a bunt to the right side. Soderstrom. He steps on the bag, and the first out of the game is an easy one. Here's the second baseman. Drops a bunt down the first base side. And safe at first, the bunt single. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Gets the bunt down the right side. They're down to their final strike.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Struck him out on the foul tip, and that is the ball game.
but show enough a function.
Everybody wants to be a DJ. Everybody wants to.
Previously on Storylines. Cool.
So 2 down. Turkey Stearnes stepping to the plate now. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. And that's the ball game. What a play to finish it.
Cool Papa Bell was one of the great.
Los bolsillos llenos, me siento como un buster. Todas se me arriman. Mala mía, si tu gata está en mi roster. Pa' su postre, entro el dueño de la aldea. Women se me pegan, huele mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong. Mira, no imaginas lo que te espera. Entro el dueño de la aldea. Women se me pegan, huele mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong. Mira, no imaginas lo que te espera. El abuso, si sale un meque, mis perros están buzos. Me sobran los recursos y cuando truboneamos la hablo sucio. Lealtad siempre promete, me afila el machete. La tengo arañando las paredes, capturando emerald verde. Todos los semáforos luz verde. Entro el dueño de la aldea. Women se me pegan, huele mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong. No imaginas lo que te espera. Entro el dueño de la aldea. Women se me pegan, huele mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong. Que te espera. Arte Mona Lisa, por mi cama se desliza. No me avisa, sus chelas hacen fila. Son una bandida, buscan que la les bendiga. Soy el dembow killer, dueño en la maquila. Pinche en la valija, más el edit. Mi foto tienen fija. Las babies en los números se fijan. Los bolsillos llenos, me siento como un buster. Todas se me riman. Mala mía, si tu gata está en mi roster. Entro el dueño de la aldea, women se me pegan, huele mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong. Mira, no imaginas lo que te espera. Entro el dueño de la aldea, women se me pegan, huele mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong. Mira, no imaginas lo que te espera. Gamaliel, International Flow, John Gama, dando de la mata.
Even before your first career day in school,
Welcome to high school baseball. Ready to go now. Now the third baseman, Ashton Diaz.
Get him out of there.
To the right side, picks it up. And steps on the bag for the out. Now it's the second baseman, Ton Ruffin. There's a strike.
0-1.
Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Struck out looking for the backwards K. Rolling right along to start the afternoon, 2 out. Here's the center fielder, Diego Valdez.
It's 0-1.
Next one's fouled back. 2 outs and nobody aboard. Slow roller along the first base line. Will do it alone. 3 up and 3 down, inning over. Next up, the designated hitter, Joanna Random.
Hey, your turn now. Keep it going. Come on.
Today, of course, senior day, a time of
0 balls, 1
reflection
strike.
for these athletes, including the young woman at the plate who has faced some unique challenges, along with her best friend, Mia Lewis.
Drive that pitch now, eh?
0-2, here's the pitch. Battling here, fouls it away.
Let her fly. Pump me up right here.
Foul ball, still 0-2.
Hey, here we go. There, nice
Line, and that's a base knock. That's 2 straight 2-out hits. And I want to go back to thinking up the middle like I'd been talking about, because right there you saw a great example of what that can do for you. That ball was hit really well, and that's a swing evaluators love to see. In there, got the strikeout looking. And that ends the... All set for the start of this inning. And here's the first baseman, Bobby Barton.
Yeah! 0-1.
He swings and fouls one off.
Be patient.
This pitch popped up. Johnson moving under this one. But it's the pitcher that makes the catch. 1 up, 1 down. Valley getting ready to hit.
Be patient.
Hee-haw!
1 out and the base is empty.
Be aggressive.
Ball. 1-1.
Grounder to first. Johnson. And beats it out. That's some stellar speed he showed off right there to beat the flip to the bag. If he doesn't hustle right out of the batter's box, he's got no chance. The coaching staff loves that kind of play. Second inning, no score thus far. Swings and misses, struck him out. And now 2 away. And she should be strutting out there right now. 3 pitches, all heaters, and she gets the K. Impressive stuff. Next up, Jonas Guzman. And that retires the side. 1 hit, 1 left. Welcome back, folks, and just a reminder that this is a 7-inning game here at the high school level. On the ground to short, Vargas. In plenty of time to first. And the batter will be the shortstop, Jason Gilly. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Top of the third, no score. Right through there for a strike.
0-2.
And that one is foul. We'll try again.
One down.
Swings through it for the K. First 2 batters gone in the top of the third. Back to the top of the order here. Ashton Diaz digs in now. 0 for 1. Fastball in for a strike. 0-1. Takes a strike. That's a very quick 0-2 on this hitter, and now you have to shift into protect mode. A lot of ways the pitcher can beat you here.
Be patient.
Struck out swinging. Nice job out there as she gets him 1-2-3. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and no one left on. We move on to the bottom of the third. We're all tied, 0-0. Bases empty, one away. And here is Joanna Random. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Out on the mound, he's been throwing lots of strikes, so the hitter might decide to be aggressive over the middle. Sure, he's got good stuff, but you can't hit it if you don't swing, and he's not missing the zone. Ground ball left side. And that is out number 2.
Now batting right fielder, Miguel Caraballo.
Welcome back to Bird's Eye Field. It's the start of the 4th. Here's the second baseman, Ton Ruffin.
Yeehaw!
That one down the line. Tosses to first. Leadoff batter retired in the 4th.
Center fielder number 6, Diego Valdez.
And now the center fielder, Diego Valdez. Grounded out the first time up. On the ground, Lewis. And safe. He busted it down the line for that infield single. It's a testament to her effort on that play that it was bang bang at first base. That is a fast runner, and she still made it a close one. Next to hit, Bobby Barton. And that one fouled off. And that drops in for a strike. Wouldn't be surprised to see the runner break from first, trying to stay out of the double play. Grounder on the right side. Could be 2. Here's 1. And that's 2. Good pitch. Good fielding once the ball. We're ready for the 5th inning. And now the DH, Luis Valley.
Come on, mow him down.
Off to a good start with the leadoff knock. Really loud contact there, and it goes back to what I'd been saying about thinking up the middle. Right off the bat, that one had a good chance of becoming a hit. Nice AB. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. This one in for a strike. Throw and safe. That is a stolen base. This is what you'll often see when a team isn't slugging the ball that well. The manager might decide to force the issue with a stolen base to get into scoring position. Got it. 1 away. Guzman, the next to hit. Fly ball down the line. And that drops foul. The Eagles leading by 3. We're in the top of the 5th inning. And swing and a miss. With her teammates driving in a pair, she wants to make this an efficient inning so they can get back up to the plate and tack on some more runs. Got the batter swinging. Back-to-back Ks. Digging in, the switch-hitting outfielder, Nate Oliver. 0 for 1, grounded out the first time around. On the ground, right side. There with plenty of time. Inning over. Continues to roll on the mound. 5 shutout innings in the book. Nobody out and a runner at first. Random. Pro scouts are currently projecting her to be a late-round pick in the upcoming draft. She'll definitely have a shot at playing pro ball, but the college route might be the better choice. Dumps one into left. Runners at the corners now. Nobody out. I know I was preaching an up-the-middle approach, but that ball was hit right on the screws, and that leads to a lot of base knocks, no matter which direction you send it. And now the right fielder, Miguel Caraballo.
One ball, one strike.
This one's in the dirt. No action on the bases, the count even at 1. Lewis. At third, Random. At first with no outs.
Hey, get your pitch. No one better up there.
Line drive for a base hit. Runner in from third to extend their lead. Picks himself up an RBI. Got out in front, but didn't allow the wrists to yank that one into foul ground. That's a good example of extending through the swing and following through to line that pitch into the outfield for a hit. Runners at first and second, and nobody out.
Come on, big dog. We need you right here.
Here comes the 2-2. Now a flare off the bat. Nice grab. Off the bat, I'm sure he was thinking that was a base hit, but what a play in the field. He got up there right on time and snatched it down for the out. 1 out and 2 on. Here's the third baseman, Brian Tan. This one is labeled. Should be extra bases. And an automatic double as it hops the fence. And a run comes in to score. Welcome back to senior day at Birdseye Field. And now the shortstop, Jason Gilly.
Hey!
No outs now.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. It's been a strong game on the mound for her, and one reason for that is how she's changing speeds and keeping these hitters off balance. Struck out looking. 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter here in the 6th.
1 out now.
Diaz now at the plate. She's thrown a lot of first pitch strikes, so the hitters need to be ready to swing early. It may not drive up the pitch count too much, but you know you'll have a shot to do damage. Swing and a miss. That's a K. 2 outs opening up the top of the 6th inning. Base is empty with 2 out. Tawn Ruffin getting ready to hit.
Plays the first here. 2 outs here. 2 outs.
Grounder left side, and that's just foul.
Come on, Eagles. Let's go, Eagles.
This one popped up in foul ground on the first base side.
Heads up.
Racing over to make the catch. Make it 6 shutout frames out there. Runner at second here with 2 gone. Joanna Random will hit next. Foul ball there.
Come on, Eagles.
That one hammered but pulled foul. That fastball was very hittable, but the swing just a touch too early. Pitcher needs to adjust. Runner at second with 2 down. Grounder to third. Tosses to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. So 1 hit is all they get. We're through 6 full innings. The Eagles with the lead, 6-0. We're back here at the ballpark. Top of the 7th here. Here's the center fielder, Diego Valdez.
Hey!
Hey, no outs here. Nobody on.
Ground ball to third base. Fires over to first. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
First baseman number 2.
And now, Bobby Barton. Late on that fastball. She's shown some excellent command in this game, and that's helped drive her success. Really putting the ball where she wants it to go. Foul ball there. 1 out and the base is empty. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Only 1 out remaining. So up next, Luis Valley.
Hey, plays at first.
Ground ball to short. This should do it. Vargas whips it to first on the run. And that'll do it. They get the victory on senior day. What a win for the hometown team and their senior class. Random with an outstanding performance, leading her team to victory on senior day. An incredible outing on the mound for this two-way player in front of her hometown fans. With the playoffs up next, she'll get a chance to show what she can do at the plate as well. Welcome to high school baseball on the show, live from Bird's Eye Field. So 2 down, and now the right fielder, Tim Nix. Left field getting pretty deep, and it hits the fence. Around first, hustling for 2. Round second, going for third. The relay, and he's out, cut down, and that ends the inning. Random now at the plate. Today, of course, senior day, a time of reflection for these athletes, including the young man at the plate, who is no doubt looking back on the path that brought him here. Absolutely unloads on this one to left field. Forget it. A home run. This isn't a pitcher who can overwhelm hitters with velocity, so hitting your spots is essential, because if you miss, well, you saw right there what happens when you miss. Ripped, but it curls foul.
Here you go. Let it fly.
Runner at second with 2 down. Line drive, and it's caught. That stops the bleeding. Inning over. Alan Baroa getting ready to hit.
Be patient.
That one is absolutely pummeled. It's got a chance. It's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Coming to the plate. Comes across to score. The tag at third, and he is out. Runner at first, nobody out. Random. Pro scouts are currently projecting him to be a late-round pick in the upcoming draft. He'll definitely have a shot at playing pro ball, but the college route might be the better choice. Dumps one into left. Throw holds the runner at second, but the go-ahead run now in scoring position, and still nobody out.
Now batting shortstop.
Ryan Mercado, the next to hit. Here's the 3-0. That just missed. Walked the batter on 4 pitches. 4-pitch walk there. Good discipline by the batter, making him come into the strike zone. Rooney will hit next. Fly ball left field. Santana there to make the catch. Runner tagging from third. The throw is offline, and the run comes in to score. 6-5. 1 out and 2 on. Edward Larkin now at the plate. The 0-1. On the ground to first, could be 2. And steps on the bag for the out. Johnson getting ready to hit. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Skips in, and excellent work to hold that one close. Could have been dangerous. 2 outs, 2 runners in scoring position.
Hey, keep it going up there. Clutch up.
Line drive, that's a base knock. One runs in. Here comes the throw. And he's out, cut down, and that ends the inning. 3 runs. And now it's going to be Tim Nix. Here comes the 2-2. In the air to left. And that falls for a base hit. Now he turns for second. The throw in safely with a double, second of the day. Two out and a runner in scoring position. Now the third baseman, Emerson Riddick.
Plays it first now.
And that'll do it. They get the victory on Senior Day. What a win for the hometown team and their senior class. Random was simply remarkable in this one, helping his team get the win on Senior Day. What an unreal performance on a day he'll never forget. With scouts and college coaches looking on, he put on a hitting display for the ages, proving that he has the skill set to play at the next level. Arrived here, ready to go. Here's the third baseman, Omar Infante. Here's a fly to left. It falls in, that's a base hit. Man at first with one gone. Random digs in now. Foul ball there. I'm sure he'd tell you it's all about the team, but this player's presence here in the playoffs is a testament not just to his skill, but to his determination and commitment to the game. Ripped, but it curls foul. Runner at first, one away. Hammers this one in the air, deep to left center. This one's gonna carry. It's out of here. Made them pay for that one. A 2-run blast. And that's how they take the lead. It's 2-0. This isn't a pitcher who can overwhelm hitters with velocity, so hitting your spots is essential. Because if you miss, well, you saw right there what happens when you miss. That's a really clean swing he put on that ball. Met it out front and pulled it into the outfield for a line drive base hit. Ripped into right center, should be extra bases. He turns and heads for second. And it's a 2-out double. And he's notched 2 hits now, both for extra bases. That's the kind of knock every batter loves to have. A well-struck ball into the opposite field gap. That one was extra bases all the way.
Runner, yes, yes.
Bounced it. He breaks for third. Out at third, and that ends the inning. 1 hit. 1 out, runners at first and second. 2-1 pitch. Swinging a drive deep left field, pretty far back there. Grabs it right up against the wall. Runner tags at second. Moves up a base, so 2 away with runners at the corners. So after he moved up on the tag, we'll see if they can pay it off and bring him in to score. A lot of ways they can plate this run now. Here's the left fielder, Joe Random. And in the first inning, he started off his day at the dish with a 2-run homer. Not a bad way to get things going. Late with the swing, strike one. Didn't do a good enough job of timing up the pitcher's fastball, judging by that swing. Dunks one into left. And it's now first and second to start the inning. Mercado now at the plate. Rolls away a little bit. Nice job behind the dish. Struck the batter out without a swing. Fastball at the letters for strike three. One away, runners at first and third. Rooney getting ready to hit.
Here we go. No one better.
That one to first. Feed to second for one. Throw off line, he's safe, and a nice job there to keep it from getting away. Donovan Espinoza will hit next.
The right fielder, number 6, Donovan Espinoza.
On a line. Can't get there, base hit. Lead runner turns at second. Runners at the corners now, nobody out. So up next, Rick Lyon.
Hey, plays it first, plays it first. Make your pitch. That's up, that's
Popped up. Mercado. And that's the ball game. They get the victory and move on to the title game. What a run for this team. Random with an incredible performance, launching his team into the state championship game. An all-around stellar showing when his team needed it most. This young prospect certainly has the skill set to take his game to the next level. High school state championship has arrived live from Joe Random digs in now. Runners at first and second and nobody out. The defense will need to be sharp here.
Hey, it's your turn. Drive him in.
Come on, Deacon.
Ripped, but it curls foul.
Hey, needs you right here. One time. Let's go.
Swing and a drive.
Come on, ball. Get up. Get up.
Gone! Made them pay for that one. A 3-run home run, and it gives them the lead in the first. It's 3-0. This isn't a pitcher who can overwhelm hitters with velocity, so hitting your spots is essential. Because if you miss, well, you saw right there what happens when you miss. Base hit, 1 run is in. The second run scores. To first, not in time. Everyone's safe, as 2 runs score on the play.
Now batting.
First and second here with nobody out.
Mercado.
In the air to left. And it falls. Here comes the throw. Not in time. Runner safe. A run comes in on the play. Picks himself up an RBI. Little flare into left, and if it had hung up a little longer, maybe the shortstop or left fielder makes a play on it. This one got down, though, and that's a base hit. This pitch popped up. There to make the catch. Throw behind the runner and doubled off. We're back here at the ballpark, bottom half of the second. Now the third baseman, Stuart Fujita. In the air, along the left field line. Fair ball. He turns and heads for second. They still haven't tracked it down as he rounds second base. Makes it into third with a leadoff triple. Smacked that inside pitch pretty good, but kept the hands tight to the body and managed to keep it fair to the pull side for that triple. Might be a chance for them to start working their way back into this thing. Absolutely unloads on this one to left field. Forget it. A home run. When a hitter puts a swing like that on the first pitch of an at-bat, it's because they came up looking for that exact pitch. I think that's the case for him there. He absolutely... Oh, and now this one's high and deep. Way back there, has a chance. Gone. What a show he has put on at the plate in this ballgame. 3 homer games like this one don't come along every day. I hope he's enjoying it. I know I am. Swings and lifts a high fly ball out to left. This one's back there. Snags it on the warning track. Runner tags at second. Runner around third. Comes across to score. Two away and a runner at first. Next to hit, Michael Maynard.
Come on, mow him down.
Ground ball to the right side. Gloves it. And that's it. They're state champions. A perfect ending to an incredible season. Random delivered an incredible performance, providing the offensive spark they needed to take home the state title. It's a day he and his teammates will never forget. Next stop, the MLB Draft Combine.
If you feel me, turn me up and let the beat bow.
When you in the presence of my crown, the beat drop, I won't let it hit the ground. Now you can fix your crown. Ow, and I ain't keep around and get down. My bite is bigger than my growl, I'm proud. A lion is on
The road to Major League.
This is where the scouts really start paying attention to what these prospects have in their arsenal, Jessica.
Robert, this is a huge opportunity in this young guy's career. I mean, scouts, realistically, they're looking for confidence in the batter's box. They also want to see balance, rhythm, timing of his swings. They're also looking to see his ability to hit the ball to different parts of the field.
We are seeing a pretty impressive performance here, Jessica.
Yeah, one of the most impressive performances that we've seen. He's got a short, compact swing, allows him to make quick adjustments. Watch how his hands beautifully stay inside the ball. He's got that good balance, keeps his weight back, and then has that explosive move to the ball.
That's nice work up there. The scouts love a hitter who's this polished already before he begins pro ball.
Such an impressive display of a combination of that technique and strength at the plate. His swings are smooth, and he's got a ton of pop in the bat. This performance could seriously elevate his draft stock.
Jessica, we're now on to the left fielders. I know you're a two-time Olympic medalist, and something tells me this is one of your favorite parts of the combine.
Oh, yeah, Robert. I mean, let's be real. The best athletes on the field. I mean, this is when the show really begins. I mean, you look at the footwork, the amount of ground they've got to be able to cover, and, of course, arm strength and a little bit of flair.
So many different ways to evaluate outfield defense in today's game. What else are you looking at to separate the good from the great?
The reads. I mean, to me, to be able to see the ball off the bat, how quickly can you get to the ball? Where's your first step? Are you under control? And of course, how is your arm strength and accuracy?
Jessica, how's he looking so far out there?
Look, he's been a bit up and down out and left. I'm looking for some added consistency and smoothness to his game in order for the scouts to take notice. His footwork looks pretty good, but we're also seeing inaccurate throws. And honestly, he'll need to step it up in order to boost his draft projection.
All right, back here with Jessica Mendoza.
With the 11th pick in the first round, the Los Angeles Dodgers select Joe Random, a left fielder.
right, we're moving along here in the first round.
Not today, not tomorrow either. Look though, it's a lot of begging houses, whole city like a tournament, the block, just snag or two. Auntie and the cops know Johnny is the project, you know what I'm saying? Lucio. Trying to kill bills, if $1 meal really will fit your whole attitude. The rap about the real since a little. Imagine if I had a boo. I was only 9 years old when I found my soul. Cuz had me in the booth, bugging nose. First I ever rolled, shorty. The whole block posted. Everybody not the photos. Getting social, I'm posted. I'm like riding. Can't cope, I don't know, could be inside. First I just heard that he died on the last Friday. How about your feelings? How about that? Grown high off the silicone. I want you to get.
Joe Random steps in now for UCLA. What a journey he's been on to get to this point, Singy.
Yeah, Boog, he's really been a perfect fit for this UCLA program. A tremendous four-year career, and to cap off his senior season with a trip to Omaha, pretty incredible.
Lugo makes the grab, and that is now the third baseman, Eric Oliger.
Get this guy out of here.
In the air, left side. Random sizes this one up and makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Marmolejo makes the catch, and a quick out, number 1. Man at first, nobody out. Brandon Blanchard now at the plate. Out into left center for a line drive base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Headed for the plate. He'll score.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps.
Now a screamer into the outfield. And it one-hops the wall. Runner around third. The relay to second, but he's in there easily.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. He had a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing. And
oh, now this one gets away at the plate. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Tying run in scoring position. Last half of inning number 5. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. One down. Joe Random at the plate now for the Bruins.
1-0.
Pitch out, but no action.
if you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
Ripped, but it curls foul. On the ground to third, and it stays fair. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
And now the first baseman, Jared Asensio. Base hit! In comes the runner from third, and it's an RBI single, and this game is tied in the 7th. And that's the second out of the inning on the force play. Next to hit, Eric Oliger. Line drive, and that's base hit out into left center field. Around second now, going for 3. Not in time. He's safe.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. A lot riding on this next at bat now as they look to take the lead at a critical point in this one.
That's a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Jared Asensio, the next to hit. This one popped up right side. Urban. And that will end the inning. So they get 3 at the plate. Jarrett Urban. Line drive out towards left field. That's a base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score easily.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way.
2 on, 1 out. Oliger will hit next. Line drive. Gets down, base hit. Around third. He's safe. It's 9-9.
Just a clutch at bat right there. Big-time swing when this team really needed it. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock. Really important at bat coming up now.
High fly ball out into left center field. And there's one down. Here in the bottom of the ninth, one out. Sparbori getting ready to hit. Line drive, that's a base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. In comes the winning run. He delivers a walk-off hit in a one-run. At the plate, Beckett, Egan. 2 outs. That one drilled left field. Random ranging back, leaping, and it's gone.
Man, he just barely got that one out of here, and you've got to love the effort in left to try and bring it back. He had a good shot at it, just couldn't quite pull it off. It would have been a stunner if he did.
Lunging, but can't bring it in. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
All over that one right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one back. It bangs off the wall. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds.
He absolutely ripped that ball out front and almost got it out of here, man. Just a really strong balance.
Oh, and now a wild pitch. Runners hold tight. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Come on, let it fly right here.
Righty delivers. Hit in the air, left field. Pagan makes the grab on the run.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
2 on, 1 out. Lifted in the air, out to left. Pagan brings it in. And there's 2 away. So digging in, Elias Chadwick. On the ground, right side. Egan steps on the bag. That ends the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now Darren Vaughn. In the air, left field, down the line, and it falls. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
That one is absolutely belted. And it's off the wall. Headed for the plate. Relay throw to second. And in there with a double off the wall. He'll score and they tie it.
Picks himself up an RBI. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been. But obviously, you have to be happy with that result.
That's out to center field. Stearnes settles underneath it. And that's the 3rd out. Now the third baseman, Del Baco. And now it's 1-2. Line drive, base hit. Stearnes rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily.
Well, he found himself behind an account right there, but he didn't give in. As a hitter, there's not a whole lot better of a feeling than a double into the gap. Right off the bat, you know you put a great swing on the baseball.
Random in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. A 3-run dinger. It's 6-5. Look at him soaking it all in with his team. It's like a parade out there singing.
Yeah, and you can tell he's loving every second, Boog. This is the college baseball championship. Moments like this are what players dream about.
Yeah, pure joy, and I think I saw one of his teammates trying to do a cartwheel. The relay throw, and he's out easily. But 1 run is in to score. And we're back, bottom of the 6th. And now here's a speed threat, outfielder Rick Colbert. Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. And it hits the fence. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his...
And now the center fielder, Alan Stearnes. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Pagan around third. Safe. And now just a 2-run deficit.
Still able to come through behind an account right there. That's a tough location with the fastball to handle, but he was all over it. He got that front foot down and showed off some really quick hands to get the barrel to it.
Makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline. Safe at third. Joe Brandon at the plate now for the Bruins.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. And here's the first baseman, Beckett Egan. The winning run on second base. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Squeezes it. Runner tags at second. And he's safe at third on a risky play as he moves up with 2 gone now. Now the left fielder, Joe Brandon. Certainly a factor in this one thanks to his 3-run blast back in the 5th.
Well, definitely one of the most impactful swings of the game. A big reason why they're working with the lead and looking to add to it right here, Boo.
And a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out. So up next, Spencer Queen. Liner, base hit. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only 1 away. Buddy Branch, the next to hit. Line drive, and that's a base hit out of the left center field. 1 runs in. And they hold the runner at third. Bases remain loaded here. Still only 1 gone. Here's the catcher, Gaylord Howard. The 1-1. In the dirt, nice job behind the plate.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
That one off the bad part of the bat, just a lazy fly ball. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. 2 down.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
Stepping in, Elias Chadwick. 2 outs. Ball 4, and a run comes in to score.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Line to left. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Brandon was simply remarkable in this one, singing.
Really impressive performance, Boog. Helping his team move to 2-0.
Joe Brandon at the plate now for the Bruins. That smash towards center. And that'll do it. Here's the left fielder, Joe Brandon. He'll likely hear his name called in the early rounds of the upcoming draft, Singy.
Yeah, Boog, he's got what it takes to be a solid big leaguer down the road.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. That'll fire up the dugout. It's 5-zip. You know, Singy, this is one of those moments they'll talk about for years. He's loving every second of that celebration with his teammates.
Yeah, Boog, that's some high-end joy right there. And nothing like creating lifelong memories on the biggest collegiate stage. This is his last run, doing everything he can to try and bring home a championship for his school.
Absolutely awesome. First and second, 2 outs. Asensio now at the plate. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Burden settles under it and makes the catch. Ready to go, bottom 4. And now here is Mohamed Galindo. On the ground to the left. Fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Caught it out front and ripped it down the line. And as soon as he saw it get through the infield, man, he started making that big turn towards second for the double. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
Now the left fielder, Joe Brandon, looking to do more of what he did back in the 3rd.
No doubt. That 3-run homer is a huge reason why they're in a good spot right now in this ballgame, and an important swing of the bat.
Base is empty, 1 away. Mohamed Galindo will hit next. Line drive, and that's base hit out into left center field. Around first, heading for 2. Round second, digging for 3rd. Not in time. He's safe.
Took some good swings on the ball. That's his 2nd extra base hit in this one. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ballgame.
Line drive, caught. Brandon was simply remarkable in this one, Singy.
Just an impressive performance, Boog, helping his team move on to the national championship game. He put on an absolute...
And now it's going to be Beckett Singh. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. It bangs off the wall. Around first and hustling for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Absolutely blasted that one into the gap, but just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there. Maybe a little more elevation under it and it carries over, but that's a swing you'll be happy with every time.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. And the leadoff man aboard.
That is it. The first baseman.
And here's the first baseman, Jared Asensio. Double play ball to second. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away. First and second, no outs. Branch, the next to hit. In the dirt, blocked. Question for you, Singy. How many players who won a college title went on to win a World Series?
See, I don't know how many, but I know who did it most recently, Boog, and that'd be Walker Buehler. He was on the 2024 LA Dodgers and the 2014 Vanderbilt Commodores.
Shipley makes the grab, 1 away.
Batting it,
First and second, one out. Howard now at the plate. Hit weakly on the ground. Luis toss to second, throw to first, safe. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Chadwick getting ready to hit. And a 1-1. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. The run scores from third, and it's an RBI single. It's 4-1. Back to the top of the lineup, and now Beckett, Singh. On a line, base hit. Around first, heading for 2. Now around second, going for third. And he's got himself a triple.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
And that's a base hit. And now 2 aboard.
The bat, the first base.
Digging in, Jared Asensio. That misses. And the count is 2-0.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Here's a 3-0. And that one got a piece of him.
Now that lack of execution puts a little pressure on the defense too to try to prevent another run. It's been a rough inning, and he's not instilling a lot of confidence on the mound right now.
Soft contact in the air. Base hit. 1 run is in. The throw in. It's off the mark, and he scores. Base is empty, 1 away. Joe Brandon steps in now for UCLA, singing. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
Line drive, that's a base hit. Random rounds third, headed for the plate. The throw's offline, he's saved. It's 9-9.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Coming home. He scores, and they have the lead. He's in there.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Line drive out towards left field. That's a base hit. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 3. And the batter now, Jared Asensio. In the dirt. The tag, and he's out at second.
But this is the part of the game that oftentimes is overlooked. This is the grunt work. Great job of the catcher using his body to deaden that pitch, keeps it close, and then throws a strike.
Now this one gets through. Luis around third. He'll score to third, not in time. And it's runners at the corners with 1 gone. So digging in, Joe Brandon. He really has what teams are looking for. Some scouts have projected him as a first-rounder in the upcoming draft, singing.
Yeah, but I don't want to get ahead of myself, but I think we could be looking at a future MLB All-Star here. He's got the skill set to be an elite player in the pros.
Go-ahead run on base. Asensio digs in now. He's already homered here in this one. That one's in there. It's 0-1.
0-1.
He starts him with the fastball, and that's a pitch that's right in his wheelhouse. You need to be careful against him with that one.
Runner on the goal. throw to second. Ow!
Well, I really didn't expect him to try to steal second base because he had a very standard lead at best. If you're going to try to get there safely, you've got to get more on that lead. You've got to get a better jump. That was the difference between being safe and out.
A laser to left base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score easily. And it's an RBI single. And in the ninth, they take the lead. Well, he delivers in a huge spot right there.
Well, he's so dialed in. I don't think he even realizes how much pressure exists out there. Very easy swing, nice and relaxed. This is the type of approach you want to see guys take in this situation.
And that'll fall for a base hit. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only one away. And the batter will be the shortstop, Buddy Branch. Ball four, and a run comes in to score.
Really got himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the wall. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
And a pitch. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Shipley in position. Puts it away for the out. Throw behind the runner. They've got him doubled off. So it's 2 runs on. 2 outs, runner at first. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Carmen Stahl. UCLA now just 1 out the other way. And that'll do it. Their national champions singing a perfect ending to an incredible season.
What a performance on the biggest stage, providing the offensive.
With the first pick of the first round, the Los Angeles Dodgers select Joe Random, a left fielder from the left region.
Okay, so there we have it. The first.
tremendous achievement for this prospect in the one down. Coming up to the dish now for Northwest Arkansas, Peyton Wilson. In the air, along the left field line. And that'll get down for a hit. Around first, hustling for 2. Round second, going for third.
And we're back. Top of the second. Now the third baseman, Manny Machado. Swing and a drive. Deep left field. Hits the fence. Now he'll turn for second. And one pitch into the inning. It's a leadoff double.
He was all over that one. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. It's off his shoulder, eats him up. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's an RBI single, and they're up by 3. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. 1 out, base is empty.
No lie, you like complete me. Your fruit so right, sweet tree. Roots run deep, high up, but you never
So 2 down, and now the shortstop. Mookie Betts. Lined into left center, base hit. And that extends the inning. Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Not what he wanted to do there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive and gives this offense a good chance to cut into their deficit.
Into dirt. Runner breaks for third. Out at third. And that ends the inning. 2 outs. Runner on first. Here's Mookie to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Long gone.
He came out of his shoes on that one, but managed to keep his mechanics intact long enough to get to the ball and through it, and it went a long way.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add a run. It's 5-1. That one just sounded different.
Man, might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth.
Ripped to short. Betts whips it to first. And a quick out, number 1.
So he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate. He's already homered twice, the last one back in the 5th.
It seems like he can't miss right now. Seeing the baseball as well as anyone on the field. Now, I know the odds are against him, but who's going to bet against this guy right now?
Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. And that's it. The celebration is on in the City of Angels. The Dodgers have won the World Series. Welcome back on the show as we see some of the final moments action game.